Hello everyone, my name is KingStix. In this video, I am going to be showing you how to play Master Yi in the jungle. We're going up against pretty much full AD team comp and we're full AD. I'm not too worried though because once I get my Rage Blade, I also have Conquer and I should be able to shred through them like easily. If you're curious in the runes, here they are right here. I took Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Relentless Hunter, and Eyeball Collection. Now in the domination tree, it's fairly subjective. It just depends on your taste. I feel personally that going for Relentless Hunter gives you a lot of out of combat movement speed to get you from camp to camp, from gank to gank once you're level 6. And I like Eyeball Collection because it gives Master Yi some scalability. And when it comes to things like Conqueror, that's a bit of a must. The only other keystone that's kind of good on Master Yi, you could argue Press the Attack or Lethality, but nothing gives you the same kind of damage that Conqueror gives you. By the way, my minimap's tiny because I haven't changed it on this account before, so that's just what we're working with here. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Q and get a leash from my bot lane for the best gank possible. I'm going up against a Rammus. Probably going to go blue. I'm probably going to go red, blue, Scuttle Crab because Rammus clears their crap and I could probably kill him at his red. Pretty fast clears. Even though Master Yi is a squishy, he can get through his jungle fairly healthy without meditate, so I like to take my E at level 2. I still have 2 refillable potions to use. So right now Rammus is finishing up his blue, and at this point I don't really know where he could go. He could go for Scuttle if he wanted to, but most likely he'll do Wolves and go to his red, or maybe even do Raptors in between, which is why I'm in a hurry to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and smite it to get some health back. I'll take this on the way just in case. This will give me an escape route, plus it's also a lot of gold. If he took a long clear route, he'll still be on his red when I go for it. This won't give me level 3, but I'll be close. Alright, there we go. Now Rammus is actually pretty weak in his first couple of levels. He's also typically lower on health, so let's keep an eye out. Okay, it's still here. That's a good sign. That means he probably went for... I'm going to go ahead and ghost to get this guy. Alright, took him down. Now the reason why I went for ghost instead of flash is because ghost on Master Yi in the early game isn't that good, but Master Yi is more for the mid and late game anyways. And in the late game, ghost is insane. Ghost with your ultimate makes it really hard for anyone to lock onto you, especially when you start spamming your Q and getting resets. So Rammus, I don't know if he hasn't connected because he should have been at his red by now, but let's pretend he came here at a reasonable time. I would have been here. I would have let him get it down to around 1000 HP. I would have come out and started beating him up, but in this case, since he's not here, I'm going to go ahead and just drag this into the bush. This game actually did take a while to load, so it's possible that he never did load into the game, but in that case, I would figure that the enemies would have remade by now since it's 3 minutes. Yeah, here he is. Oh, I'm dead. 100%. Yeah, that sucks. So whenever I queued on the Rammus, he did a really good flash over the wall. Well played on his part. Really well played. In my mind, I didn't think I would have possibly died there, but he did a really good flash. Was not expecting that whatsoever. We're going to go straight for our Skirmisher's Saber and to a dagger because we want attack speed. We're going to go ahead and gank mid as well now. We're going to come up behind him because he has double buffs, and if we don't gank, Talon's going to feed out of his mind. He's playing aggressive. I don't think his flash is up. Pretty sure he burnt it. Rammus is on his Raptors. Scuttle's still up. Oh, it's whatever. Talon didn't do his single thing, but we got him a little bit of pressure. We are only going to take ganks that are easy ones. We're not going to go out of our way. Like, this isn't a good gank, especially since Thresh is out of mana. He doesn't even have enough mana for a hook. There's zero reason for me to even try to gank that. Let's see if his Gromp is up. Nope, it's not. What I see his wolves are. I'm gonna try to pick these off. I'm gonna hit the little ones a few times each. I'm gonna Q it. By killing those little ones first, I'm gonna take a lot less damage. Because them combined, it's like me fighting another big wolf at the same time. Nice roam by the Talon. You could argue that the pressure I gave him allowed that, so in a way that's also my gank right there. I guess that's an optimistic way of looking at it. Yeah, until you're level 6 on Mastery, there's not a whole lot of action typically unless the enemies are just really, really bad. I would have had a kill on Rammus earlier, but he never showed up at his buff, which is kind of rare. He just missed his Q, he's dead. Yep. He missed his Q, he flash bad my ghost on so he wasn't going to get away. Once he missed the Q, then he wouldn't have been able to get his tornado up. I don't know why he's pinging me. Alright, so these golems are gone. Oh. Alright, I got off some decent damage. I think I'll just do a full clear right now. I could go back. I can't even finish my Blood Razor, so going back isn't necessary. Since my blue's about to be up 16 seconds, I can just do my Gromp. Blue path all the way down through here into this side of the jungle. Very efficient route. Not that many wasted steps in it. That's really what you're looking for in Mastery. And whenever your ultimate is up, that's a decent time to look for a gank. But there's nothing to really gank right now. Looking at Malphite. Whenever you're doing your camps on an easy farm champ like Master Yi, it's good to be looking around the map to see your next potential move. If you're playing a more farm intensive champ like Twitch, that can be more difficult because Twitch can get very low in the jungle. But on champs like Master Yi, it's really good to practice doing that. And you can even use your F keys for this. But I usually just click on the map to see who's where. So right now, just looking on my mini map, I see that there's 3 people bot on my team. So this wave's going to crash right here and no one's going to be here to catch it. So I just ran over here before I went to my next camp. Only missed one of those 6 CS. I'm going to heal up here for a second. I'll probably do Raptors, come back, catch this wave if I can. It's a lot of gold to just throw away, to just let it die in turret. Yeah, I'm going to come over here and catch this. It's a lot of XP as well. I'm going to back after this because I can get my Blood Razor now and also get another item. Yeah, I can go ahead and get my boots and a pink ward. Rammus is still just chilling. It doesn't look like he's taken his blue buff yet, so I'm just going to go run over there to his blue buff and maybe get some work done. Since I have a pink ward, I don't really have to buy my jungle item. I'd rather have my normal ward. Since I already have a pink, I can clear some vision with it. And Rammus, look, he's walking over here. Even when I don't have any allies here, that means he's going for his blue. Hopefully he'll go for his Gromp first, which will give me time to get there. I'm hoping that plant will be up right here, explosive plant. I could just get in there that way. I don't know where this Nami's going, man. He's making me nervous. If they saw me with the ward, I could be in trouble here. Alright, Nami wants a piece. Whoa, he killed me in alpha. I wonder if the ignite finished me. That's probably what it was. So pretty much what happened there, I went on blue. Rammus was over here, I think, and Nami knew I was in the area, so they showed up. But since I was killing the blue buff, I had my Conqueror up, and if you don't know what Conqueror does, after you've been in combat for 4 seconds, which I was, it gives you bonus AD, and 20% of the damage you do becomes extra true damage. So that's really, really nice. Hold on, I might have said that the wrong way. Let me check here in a second. I usually like to get a team mat next to item, but in this case, since they're all so heavy AD, I'll probably just go straight for Rage Blade. I think that'll be the best bang for my buck. So hold on, let me type what Conqueror does again. So Attack damage, so it gives you attack damage and converts 20% of your damage to champions to true damage. So, okay. And since I'm melee, it refreshes it automatically. So if I stay in combat and keep using it, it'll never run out. They're pushing bot right now, so I'm going to get this red buff. My ult's almost up. And now, since I have red buff ult coming up, I think I can get a double kill here. I need to wait to use my Q to dodge the Nami bubble. If I do that, I feel like I can do this very easily. I'm already behind them. I dodged Nami bubble. Easy kill. I didn't even need a ghost there. That was a complete waste of my ghost. Gonna meditate to get my health back. I'm gonna go shove this wave in. I don't have smite up. I'd rather not do dragon. I don't know why Talon's pinging me here. Like, what am I supposed to do? They're both full HP, buddy. I should have just stayed where I was. There was no reason to come over here. If my Conqueror isn't up, and if my ult's down, it can be very hard to fight until I get Rage Blade. So I'm going to go ahead and just clear this out. And then, man, these teammates are trying to lead me into some interesting situations. Thresh wasn't even near them. He was just throwing me a lantern, I guess, to distract the enemies or something. Next level plays right there. Just focusing on my jungle. I see Rammus. Looks like he's going over to his golems. So I'm going to go in his jungle now because I'm very, very strong. My ultimate's going to be up in around 15 seconds. And I still have my red buff. I'm ready to fight. He went back top. We're necked in. Looks like he might die here. Okay, not quite. I don't know if this is warded. If it is, then he's about to get it. Dodge turret shot with my Q. I'm gonna mitigate turret damage with my W. Very simple stuff. Mastery is a champion. He's not brain dead, but just by following a few simple rules like blocking turret shots with your Q, reducing damage with W whenever enemies are gonna hit you with a big spell, you can climb pretty high with him. You can get to at least plat 5, even if you don't have that much game knowledge, just by understanding how his abilities work. Now that Rammus is dead, I feel safe to just take his farm, even though I am very low. Ooh. I didn't... Oh, man. That was a tough call. So there, my Conqueror was up. I nearly killed him, even though I was almost dead. If I had dodged his Q with my Q, I probably would have beaten him. So I thought, hey, he's going to throw out his Q early, but he didn't. So that actually ended up biting me in the butt. When it comes to dodging really fast abilities like Yasuo's Q, point blank range, sometimes it just comes down to guessing. So I guessed wrong in that case. And I can afford my Rage Blade. That's perfect. Now I can get into a split push position, get my Conqueror up after being in combat either on minions or a turret, and get my Rage Blade stacks up to 6 by auto attacking. And then when my Conqueror and Rage Blade are both full, then I can 1v1 anyone. Right here, I don't actually want to do Dragon. Like, if I went over there right now, I don't think it would turn out well because I feel like Malphite would just teleport and it would just turn into a bloodbath. So I'd actually rather come up here and split push. Plus, it'll be a lot more fun. Okay, I'll just go to Dragon. Malphite left. If I was playing at my peak elo, yeah, I would have just gone to Dragon since we have a bit of a lead. But since I'm playing solo queue in lower elo, I'm just looking to get myself as far ahead as possible so I can carry this team. Like, I don't know what that is. We should just be on Dragon right now. There's no reason to even be over here. So they ping me to come over here, but when I do come over here, then they go mid. Not a big deal. We're gonna get Dragon instantly. Really big Flame Drake Dragon. And now I'm gonna go shove in this bot lane. I'm gonna pick up blue on the way. Make sure Rammus isn't in this bush. Lay my ward over here so I can see if people are coming to get me. There's 2 mid right now, 1 top. Maximum 2 people can come get me right now. And I have a ward, so I'll see it coming. I don't know where Nami's going. That's a big mistake, buddy. That Nami actually just tried to walk past me. That's insane. Alright, so that Nami didn't realize that I had Conqueror and my Rage Blade stacks up and I could kill her in just like a matter of 2 seconds. So now she is resting in pieces. I'm going to keep pushing up the lane. No one's coming to stop me. Malphite's still top. 2 of them are dead. Alright, Rammus is here. I don't want to fight them there because I'm missing half my HP and I don't have ultimate. If I had more HP or my ultimate, I would have all in them there. I'm going to heal back some of my HP. Alright, and I do want to get a T-Mat now. I want to get a Titanic Hydra because the Titanic Hydra's on-hit effect, which is this area of effect splash cone, it works off your Gunzu's Rage Blade, so it's like having 2 Titanic Hydra passives essentially. Alright, yeah, this is not where you want to be. There's no point in me being grouped with my team right now. This is a dangerous situation I'm in right now because I can get chain CC'd. Master Yi's Q can only really dodge 1 CC if the enemies know what they're doing. Alright. He did a really good job at getting me out of there. I queued onto them. They kind of... Alright, I blocked damage with my W. Okay, I'm dead. So even though I did get knocked up by her ultimate, it would have killed me, but since I used my W, I took 50% less damage, even though it did knock me out of it. Not too big of a deal. We got Nami Flash. Plus now I can get my Tiamat. And now you're going to start seeing some fun stuff. This is where the fun stuff happens. And you don't want to get Ravenous Hydra because you don't really need it. Plus the Titanic Hydra does more damage in the long run, which is why we're going to be going for it. But first, I kind of want to get some tabbies because they have a lot of AD and a lot of auto attacks. Now here I am going to group because some of them are low, and since they're low I can get resets off of my ulti and Q and just keep killing. So I'm going to go in right now. Oh shit, I ran right into it. I should have just waited. Alright, we're still on my ulti. I'm moving pretty quick, but not fast enough to catch MF. It's whatever. And that's why if you see a bunch of enemies low, it's a good time to team fight. Now, if they were all full HP, there would have been no point in me going there. But since Yasuo was really low, and the rest of them were pretty low, I got resets like you see there. And whenever you're on your ultimate as mastery and you get a kill, it gives you 7 more seconds of your ultimate, which is really, really strong. It also reduces the cooldown on your other abilities by 70%, which is really strong. Alright, here my teammates don't really have any pressure. Plus, if I were to have kept pushing up, I would have pushed up past them. So I need to play this smart because if I get pinched on... Okay, now that I see 2 of them moving away, I can split push. It's just mainly about knowing where they are. So I see 2 mid, I see 2 going towards Herald. So at most, there's going to be 1 person over here. Alright. Man, why are people just walking through me? It feels like I'm playing a bot game. Dodged his ultimate. I think he was trying to bait me so he could ult me, but I just ended up dodging it anyways. Ooh, that didn't feel good. My teammates really shouldn't be here with me. I can split push anyone on the enemy team like you saw there with Malphite, even though he has a bunch of armor. So by my teammates being here, it's not really helping us. I'm going to sell my refill ball to get another ruby crystal. For my Titanic Hydra. Titanic Hydra is going to give me a lot of wave clear. I'm going to be able to clear the wave in just like 4 or 5 autos, which doesn't take that long. So my teammates overstay. They're like, yo, look at Master Yi. He's making plays. This is going to happen. If you're playing Master Yi, your teammates are going to get hot. They're going to get all worked up with nowhere to go. And they're going to do dumb stuff. Just like animals. If you've ever wondered how hunting works by using the animal's call. So whether it's a goose call or a moose call, that's the sound the animal makes whenever they're horny and they're ready to go. And that's what I did. I got my teammates all worked up, and then they did something stupid, got themselves killed. I'm going to stay top now. I don't really want to group with my teammates. If I go in there right now, I'm going to get chain CC'd. Even if I dodge one thing, I can't really dodge it at all unless the enemies are just really, really bad and use it all at once. That's kind of rare though. That's typically more bronze stuff. Okay, I'm pushing. MF's bot. Malphite's mid. A teammate's pinging me because he doesn't know what's going on. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore him. By me staying here, I'm gonna, oh, you're dead. Alright, so I did actually end up dying because there was 3 of them. I saw MF and Malphite on the map. I didn't figure all 3 of them were coming for me. That was a bad calculation on my part. It won't really happen again once I get a little bit more damage. Because I had my Rage Blade stacks up and my Conqueror, which is why I ended up killing Nami. If you were wondering why I went for her, she's much squishier. Plus she was right here, they're right here. If I fought them right here, I'd have 2 people hitting me. But by going on to Nami, I'd only have 1 person hitting me, and she ended up flashing into them anyway, so. Also, now I am going to get a Blade of the Rune King because it's a cheaper item, plus it's going to give me life steal, which is awesome. It's also going to help me kill the tanks because it gives me max health % damage. Now, my team isn't very fed. They need to be careful and not feed. In this case, I'm going to go mid because they're laying their Herald, plus I'm all the way at base. If I were to run top lane right now, I wouldn't really be able to get there in time to put down any pressure. So I'm going to have to come here and play this very smart. If I were to go in right now, I'll die immediately because I'll get Malphite ulted and the Ram is done. So I need to kind of let the enemies make their mistake going on my team, and then I'll go in and clean everything up. But like right now, I have no Rage Blade stacks. I don't have Conqueror up. Like there's really nothing I can do. I'm just going to go ahead and take my red buff. If I can get that red buff, I might be able to make something happen here. Yasuo's fed. He's really the only one on their team who is objectively strong right now. So I'm waiting for them to do something. I don't want to be the first person to... Okay, you're dead, buddy. Oh, shit. Okay, so I went onto the Nami, but the mistake I made is a very common mistake, so I guess it's a good thing I made it. Whenever you go in on someone on Master Yi, you don't want to open up with your Q, even if you are really strong, because I didn't have any Rage Blade stacks or Conqueror stacks. Now, with that being said, if you don't have Rage Blade stacks or Conqueror stacks, you want to actually run to them before you use your Q, because since I Q to her, she could land her CC for free, and there's nothing I could do about it. Now, if I had held on to my Q and just ran her down with my Ghost ulti, once I got to her, I could auto her, and then once she used her Q or CC, I could Q onto her, completely negating it. But now, after I did that really dumb move, I put my teammates in a really bad position. So, yeah, that's what happens. It's a good thing I made that mistake so you guys can see it. I know it's a pretty obvious mistake for those of you who play a lot of jungle or Master Yi, but for those of you who don't get that kind of thing, now you know. You want to run up to them first, especially if you don't have... Ooh, do I go with him? I saw him teleporting, so I wanted to see if I would go with him there. Doesn't seem like I do, but now you see why I like to split push on you and why you're supposed to. Because I went on to Nami, she lands 1 CC, because I messed up my Q, I used it to engage, and then you just get AoE CC, then I got hit by the Yasuo, the Rammus, and I was dead at that point. So I just need to stay off to the side and apply some pressure. Because the enemy team has a bunch of tanks with a bunch of armor. And my team's full AD. Malphite's bot. I need my teammates to apply some pressure. Mid. Yeah, I only see 2 people on the map. This is dangerous. Okay, I see the rest of them now. But I'm gonna have to back off here because they're moving straight towards me. Alright. I'm looking on the mini map. I see MF, I see Nami. I'm just walking back and forth. They have no vision of me because they don't have minions or anything, so I'm just gonna walk over here, waiting for them to make a move on my teammates. I'm over here. I'm getting a little bit closer and closer. Okay, I see them all mid. This is my time to shine. Let's go, baby. Pop. Poop. Poop. Pop. Now I'm on the turret with Rage Blade. I lay a ward over the wall so I can see what's going on. Like, literally all they have to do is stay alive. If they can just stay alive and not all die, that's a lot to ask, though, believe me. Like, Talon. Come on, bud. I can definitely get an inhibitor. Especially since Talon died, it's way too late for me to back now. Because I can't fight that many tanks. Yeah, my team all died. They did exactly what they couldn't... They did exactly the worst thing possible. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I pulled all the enemies back. You see that? They freaked the fuck out. They thought I was going to end the game. If I would have used my ultimate, I could have probably gotten the second turret, but I didn't want to risk it. In this case, now all my teammates can spawn back in, and we still have a really good chance at winning this thing. Granted, this is not going to be easy, but it's very, very doable now. Watch this shit. Watch this. Oh, yeah, you don't want to be running this way, hon. Got you, babe. And Talon comes in for the potential KS because he's a big sexy man. My big sexy boy. I'm gonna split this wave now. Like I said, me trying to fight on a Malphite Rammus, I'm gonna get CC'd, I'm gonna get knocked up, then Yasuo's gonna ult me, I'm gonna die instantly. But if I can apply pressure before my team commits suicide, oh man, this could actually be bad. Like, I already got the top inhib, so by me splitting bot, it makes the enemies have to run a long distance. Look, they have to run from here to here to get to me, or the pushing top lane wave. So they're over pushing. The enemies are way over pushing right now without their Misfortune, who's their AD carry. And without your AD carry, you don't have any range presence. It looks like my teammates are still dying though. I'm gonna get a few autos off here. Yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing. This is why Master Yi is such a good smurfing and boosting champion, because she thought she could just sit under her turret when I could kill her instantly with my Rage Blade and Conqueror stacks. Alright, we're gonna 1v9 this shit. Oh, she landed her bubble. So I could have actually ended it there just by walking around because Rammus couldn't get through the minions. That's actually really bad of me. I could have just ended it. I was feeling kind of greedy though, wanted to fight him. No big deal. I got my Bork now. I'm also going to get a QSS because Rammus taunt is just obnoxious. So yeah, if you were in that situation, and you should be trying to end the game because this is a risky situation with how my teammates are acting and performing. With my minions right here, Rammus can't get through with his Q, and I could just kept walking, hitting and hitting. If Nami were to throw out a bubble that was going to hit me, I could Q onto a minion over here to get away from it and proceed to finish off the Nexus. But I really should have been able to end that. If I was my teammates, I'd be pretty annoyed with me right now. Also, if you want me to play Master Yi, you can play him by yourself, like with what I'm doing right now. He's still very effective if you know what you're doing, you know how to split push. You're very patient, and you know that if someone's by themselves, you can kill them, and team fighting, whatever. But if you are playing Master Yi with a duo partner, especially if they're playing a support-based champion like Lulu, Janna, Taric, whatever, it can be a lot stronger because Yi needs a lot of gold, and he needs to stay alive. If you can keep Yi alive, he will kill everything. He's the biggest glass cannon in League of Legends, highest damage output, easy. But keeping him alive is the tough part. Now I'm going to split push mid because I already got bot and top. My teammates are feeding, so I need to get this push before we lose. We can actually do Baron really easy right now. Baron's going to be super easy. Oh, nice job, man. Alright, I'm level 18, nearly double Thresh's level. That's pretty neat. Just hit the Baron, guys. I actually missed my smite. Okay. They just made a colossal fuck up right there. Oh, buddy. You don't know what you just did. Alright, we're gonna go for another one. Hey there, good looking. Alright, and that's Master Yi. I had my Conqueror stacks, I have Rage Blade up, run at the enemies with ulti on, and just win the game. It's that easy. Win against full armor comps. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.